Well, first of all, we're going to put Bannon in the back row here. And it would make the most logical sense for Sabin to have the Genji glove and something else to reinforce his defense a little bit, so I'll give him the white cape. Since he's in the front row, he's going to need that. Oh, well, we don't have enough weapons for him to really make good use of that. So maybe he'd be better off without it. Let's give him True Knight instead. Okay, now he's got a shield at least. Do we have enough swords here? Well, Edgar's going to be using his tools mostly, so maybe we should give it to Tara. Sounds like an option. Okay, here we go. Now we're kicking ass. And since she's in the back row, the fact that she doesn't have a shield is pretty much irrelevant. So we're heading outside now. We're going to take a ride on the raft. Yes. Meanwhile, Locke is headed back to South Figaro, but we'll catch up with him later. Not too much later. Oh, look at that, 10 minutes. Yep, here we go with the random battles now, boy, I tell you. I think I saw a preview for this game in a store once, and the first time I saw one of the party members go up and hit a monster twice, I just about, like, I went crazy when I saw it. I was like, that is so cool! I just couldn't believe it. It was just the most amazing thing. Because you really never got to do that in Final Fantasy IV, which was the only Final Fantasy I had played up to that point. And Tara and Edgar both gained levels. There was Edge, he hit the monster twice, but you didn't actually get 2 numbers out of it, so there wasn't as much, it wasn't as authentic. So you want to go straight here. I haven't done that more as I've been playing through. Boy, oh boy, we're just getting nailed over and over again here. I think that's a new enemy there, so I'll probably be keeping this battle. As I said before, just have Bannon use health every time because that's what he's best at. For now, I'm too lazy to put in the blitz commands. You know, I'll kind of do some research and figure out what I'm doing here a little more later. I guess I was kind of in a hurry to just go ahead and play, you know, which is, you know, too bad, really, but, well, good grief, this guy just doesn't want to die. There we go. Bannon gained a level. Whoop-de-doo. And we're back, still on the raft, sailing on down the river. And we're back once again, heading into a cave of sorts here. We got ourselves a save point. Suppose it could never hurt to, well, you know what? We don't actually need it. So, continue almost, shall we? Okay, in that last battle, Bannon, Tara, and Sabin all gained levels. If you go up from here, you'll actually just go in a circle and end up right back at this same intersection again. But, the thing of it is, if you do that, and you have a controller with turbo options on it, you can just leave it pressing the A button over and over again, and any fights that you have will automatically, the fight command will be entered the way it does when you push A, and basically you just level infinitely without even being at the computer, a la Final Fantasy XII. There is a trick for that on Final Fantasy XII too, but if you want to see that, go watch Raikou Rider. He's got the trick on his channel somewhere. And I'm not going to do it though, I'm just going to go left. I'm kind of going to... You're pretty much going to gain levels anyway, so you might as well do it on the way to the next destination and get somewhere where you'll level up faster. There's really no need to use a tent here because the blindness is practically doesn't affect you at all in this game. I mean, it sure doesn't seem to anyway, I'll tell you that. Once you come up here, you'll engage in a fight with a monster called Ultros. It's actually a pretty tough monster. And we're coming up on the intersection here. Oh, first we got the waterfall. That's just awesome. I don't know. And we're back. I can't believe I'm up to 18 minutes already. Here it is. Ultros, the one and only. I almost want to move Sabin to the back row because I'm a little worried about this. Ultros is mainly weak against fire, so Fire is going to be... Fire and auto crossbow, as usual, will be your best options. Blitz, if I could get it to work, will also be good. Seafood soup, I didn't even see how much damage that did. But, oh, there we go, now it's working. Even if you're at full health, use it anyway, because for all you know, something can happen between the time you put the command in and the time it actually comes out, like right here. Ouch. She was in the back row, though, so that didn't hurt at all. And since Bannon's doing the healing, we don't have to waste Taro's time curing, which probably wouldn't do as much of an effect as he would anyway. This battle's pretty much simple, you know. Muzzle. Oh, and he's in the front row. This is not good. Wait, yeah. Persistence is the key, that's all I can tell you. Seems like we're doing alright here. Well, that was a colossal waste of time right there. Here he goes again, he's about to hit somebody. If he would just hit all of us, that would be just fine. Yeah, there you go, see? That's not as bad. What the heck, dude? Thank God he was in the back row, boy, I tell you. Oh, what? That's all? You're done already? Oh, what a wuss. The first time I fought him, I thought he was a lot tougher than that. I probably only played this game in total probably like 6 times. Not like some of these people who played it like a dozen times. She's like, ew, something stuck to my leg. Watch out, I'm gonna hit it with a blitz. Like, gee, I wonder what else you would have hit him with. I don't know. Actually, we won't go any further into that discussion. That was too obvious of a response anyway. Sandman! Don't worry about him. Are you sure he's okay, Bannon? You should know better than any of us. That's what I was about to say. 7, what the... Okay, his sprite is sticking to the screen down there for some reason. So how's the purple thing going for y'all? You like it? Like blue letters on purple? I might change that sporadically throughout the game. Change it to some other colors, green or something. Green and yellow, you know. Do a proper tribute to Brett Favre since, you know, he's leaving and all. So at this point, you're going to take one of 3 options here. Pretty much whatever order you take them in is irrelevant because you end up with the same result. So we have Locke, who's headed to South Figaro to see what's going on there, to infiltrate the Empire and get some information. You have Tara and Bannon and Edgar, who are on the raft. And then you have Sabin, who of course washed off of the raft in a totally different direction. His story is the longest. So I'm actually probably going to save his for last. These right here, these guys, their story would take about 8 minutes. I could probably finish it by the end of this video. And I'd actually prefer to do that and get it over with now, but maybe I should do that, but I don't want to. I want to do Locke's. Usually I always do Locke's first. So he's sneaking into South Figaro, but things are not looking too good for him right here. He's just about gotten caught several times. These soldiers are pretty hardcore, let me tell you. Nuts. Gotta get to Narshe on the fly. You can say that again. And look at this, we're missing our spring shoes again. We can just go buy some more. We'll buy a 3rd pair. How do you like it? I'll find the room that's drafty. Oh, it's not that simple, I don't think, is it? I think we have to do a lot of other stuff here. Well, first things first, we'll head to the cider man's house, which I didn't actually show you this earlier, but the man here likes cider, and he has a guy that brings it to him. And earlier in the town, you actually see the other guy bringing it to him. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider, and maybe I'll talk to you. So, and if you go downstairs, his son is waiting at the bottom. He won't let you by until you bring the man his cider. And even then, he's going to ask you for a password, which you have no way of knowing, so you just have to kind of play it by ear.